Dhaliwal, Nuclear Home. And Sangeeta Jain and Priya Dhingra of Gurdwara Panja Sahib. I'm going to ask for you to please join us on stage so that we can have a Q&A session with
Yeah, that's a quota. I think somewhere around 350 for the SGMC, and that's around 500 and something for Shromani Gurdwara Prabandhak Committee. In these cases also sometimes they deny quite a number of these cases, saying that I'm not satisfied with it, then there might be some other reason, but they simply say the visa is denied. But most of the visas which we give applications to, which are sent through our office, they are accepted.
At the time of
Thank you very much. It's a very, very important message. I'm going to turn our next question over to Sangeeta Jain and Priya Dhingra. Very, very informative and educational, logistical message, I think, for many of us who are unaware, all the challenges that go into pilgrims that want to go and, visit not only Panja Sahib, but the other 177 gurdwaras that exist in Pakistan, which I'm sure many Sikhs, not only within Punjab and India, but across the world, would perhaps like to visit at some point. What were some of the items that maybe you identified in this process or in this research that made you realize the improvements that can possibly happen that might not be there today that you would maybe like to see for the Sikhs community globally to access some of those very important institutions and shrines?
Are you talking about the improvements which we can see in the gurdwaras as such?
Perhaps
or basically for the community as such?
Well, I guess accessibility is one thing. Like, what would you like to see that could be there and what's there?
Visa process should be, they can streamline it probably, but for this 550th birth anniversary, they have increased the number of people who can visit Pakistan. Now the Kartarpur border, that's also a big leap, I would say. They are working towards it. They are working towards so that it's more accessible. The gurdwaras are more accessible, and yeah.
And as they said in the movie that things have been changed, and it's going to be really nice like if they know beforehand, like 10 days before, that whether they get the visa or not, because people are just waiting if they're going or not. So things have been changed, they are really getting it, and it's a big organization who makes sure that whoever applies get the visa until unless there is such a really major issue.
Thank you for bringing this to light, and I'm sure there are individuals out there who are aware of the logistics, but I'm sure there's so many more that are not aware. So it's very educational and informative for me personally as well. I'm going to ask the next question.
This, the Sikh community, all the teachings, and it just gave us so much belief and power, and to do. We have always been dreaming. We'll make movies when we grow up. But this is the first movie we decided because when we were little, we were talking about the Panja Sahib song. We sang in our school, and we're like, if we want to make any time in the movie, we'll make this movie in our lifetime. But this is all about our family support and
Jain, married to a Punjabi, but then this religion is something which is very close to. During the process of making this film, I got to meet so many people, learn so much about the religion, and it's not just a religion. If you inculcate that into your daily habits, it's how you live. The world would be a different place altogether if you actually follow the teachings. Not the rituals I'm talking about, the teachings, proper teachings, and it's like. It can change a person's life altogether if one really follows Sikhism the way Guru Nanak Ji, whatever he taught us. So, very close to our heart, yeah. So I can say I'm a Sikh by choice, not by birth. Yeah, that's it.
the appreciation we have for your message and your commitment is something that I think everyone here will walk out feeling very grateful for. Thank you, audience, for being here. And let's hope to enjoy session 2. Thank you.